Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by today. It is Tuesday the 15th of December. It's around 10 to 12 in the morning, almost afternoon, and I am on Bonny Street car park, and today I'm going to think about the new development that's due for Blackpool, the Chariots of the Gods and all this fantastic stuff, hotels, indoor amusement parks, amazing rides, that's all going to be built on this area. Now I don't know exactly when work is going to start, but what we can all agree on, this is going to be a massive job. It's going to be bigger than North Station, it's going to be bigger than Talbot Road, bigger than the new Premier Inn at Yates's, and definitely bigger than the Sands Hotel refurbishment. And the biggest part of that development will be taking this down, the old Bonny Street Police Station. Looking at the building, and again obviously I am no expert on building constructions, but it looks to me like it will be a similar demolition job to the Wilko's building. But whereas the Wilko's building was just a single building, and of course that is just a single building, we have all this next to it, all the other courthouses, all the car park will have to be suitably filled in if that's got an underground area. All of this ground will have to come up, and that's not going to be a tiny job for sure. All the wall along there and everything. So I am going to take a walk around the corner. I'm going to go up the stairs and we are going to take a look together around the area, because as soon as work starts I will be there to film it. Work hours permitting, of course, because I am back at work now, although I do break up for Christmas soon, because my job, we get Christmas off. So we can nip up these stairs and we can see, even walking up these stone steps, all this, everything I'm standing on now, everything I'm looking at now will have to go for this new development, and the sun's right in my face, so I am going to turn away from the sun. You can see the police station building there. It's a huge building. Oh, and it's all water, just stomped through water, and my boots have immediately leaked. So all this is where the new development will stand. If we look over to that side, you can see the back of the King Edward's Apartments buildings. I'm not sure if that's coming down or if it will be refurbished. I really don't know about that one. I think it's possible they could refurbish that, because it looks like a fantastically nice building, and it looks like with a good amount of tender loving care that could be awesome again. I'm just walking along the edge of here now because it's all water down here, and on the floor we've got all this thick heavy concrete paving. Just behind me are the court buildings, but I don't really want to film the court buildings. I don't want anybody running out to me and tell me I shouldn't be filming there. And again, looking that way, all you can see is sun. So this bridge will come down, so views like this, that fantastic view off Bonny Street in Coral Island, and the tower. Let me just zoom in on the parrot there. Hello parrot. And open camera focus, there you go, it's focused. So, zoom out again. And let's take a look down the other way, even though the sun's going to be there. Not sure what we'll be able to see. The answer is, not a lot. But, I'm guessing all this structure will change and come down. Although I don't know how they'll take that off, because that's attached to the side of Funland. I'm going to put a hand on this rail because I really don't want to trip down these steps. I tripped down the steps once at Preston Station. I was running for a train. I'd just come home from Manchester and I saw the departures board, and it says something like Blackpool North, 1.5 minutes. So I was running for the Blackpool North platform. See, I can't remember the number, is it 14? But it's a far one. And anyway, I was running for the platform, and on the way down the stairs I tripped and I bruised. I wasn't seriously injured, but I bruised all my back and it really hurt. And loads of people ran up to me and they were like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was more injured pride than anything else, for sure. So you can see that stone bridge running across there. It's definitely not as big as the one that runs over Bank Hay Street. That was part of the Sands building. But all this area here is the Bonny Street Police Station and car park. Well, police station building is the one I've just showed you here. That's kind of the entrance, one of the entrances to the police station buildings. And as we get through here, I'm just going to turn the camera to the side and angle it a little bit, because around here is the car park. When I was little, really little, I hasten to add, probably about up to the age of 4 or 5, I thought that was the prison, because my mum always used to say, oh, that's a police station. So I just thought, ah, police station, and I saw bars, and logical assumption, I thought that was the prison. And the weird thing is, I do remember peeping through the bars and seeing cars, but I still never questioned my own logic. I thought it was a little weird that cars were in a prison, but I thought, oh, like maybe the prisoners have cars or whatever. I don't know what I thought, but for some strange reason I still thought it was a prison until I was around 5. There's some stairs going down there, so everything you can see here, that's the back of the courts buildings there. It's all that same heavy concrete that Wilco's was built out of, or at least a lot of it looks like that. The concrete here looks different, but if you know anything about building construction, different types of concrete, whatever, feel free to leave comments, because I always like learning new stuff from you guys, and I'm always thankful that people take the time and trouble to give me this new information. So as I walk around the corner, you can see through the car park that it's kind of, it's not exactly underground here, but it is below ground level for what I'm standing on now. Although once I get round the corner, it will be on ground level, because Chapel Street is kind of slopes upwards towards the beach. It's a very small gradient, but it does indeed slope upwards. So as I walk further down here, you can see that we're on ground level. And again, walking on this corner, you can get a better look at the courts buildings. You can go up those steps there, but I don't really know if we're allowed to go up there if you're not actually going into the courts, but from there you can see all that concrete buildings there, and the steps on that side are big stone steps as well. So when they start to demolish this, it's definitely going to be an absolutely ginormous job. And if you think how long Wilco's took to take down, they started in October, I think. There's all that concrete there to come down, so that's a lot of concrete to get rid of. And if Wilco's took about 3 months, this could take, I don't know, could take a year. I'm really bad with estimates, but yeah, it could take a year, because it's not just the buildings that need to come down, it's all the concrete off the floors as well, and the whole area is going to be radically changed. So there you can get a better view of the King Edward Apartments. I would guess that they were going to stay and be a part of the new development, but again, if you know different, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And everywhere I'm showing you, it's all heavy concrete, big thick slabs, lots of sheets. And also we don't know what's under here, because this was the old central station, and around here tracks going in to central station. So how much of that is still under there? Because when I filmed Talbot Road and they dug up the road to put on new tram tracks, all the old tram tracks were still there, and it was a huge job taking out the old tram tracks. I did video most of it, and that was most of the work. I mean, it was a big job putting the new ones down, but preparing the ground for the new ones, that was a bigger job. And whilst I have no real building or construction knowledge, I think a lot of people would say that the correct preparation of the site is one of the biggest parts of any new development, because that's got to be right. Well, anyway, with this lovely view of Blackpool Tower, I am going to close this video now. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a like and a comment, and please punch that subscribe button, it's nearly Christmas. And anyway, I shall see you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.